Hey, what's up, friends and family? Daniel J. Kump here. So, in today's video, I want to talk to you guys about the Now Lifestyle autoresponder. And in many other videos, in case you guys haven't seen them on my YouTube channel, I've gone through many of the different tabs through the dashboard, the reseller tools, commissions and stats, Now Lifestyle University. But today specifically, I want to talk to you guys about the autoresponder, because the autoresponder is one of the main reasons why a lot of people are jumping on board with Now Lifestyle, because one, it pays out really good commissions, up to 90% commissions, which is fantastic. And two, for me, this is really important for me, and I would think that this is important for you if you're any kind of online marketer or a digital entrepreneur. When you guys send out emails, you want the emails to get open. Okay, you want the emails to get open. Now, for me, I've always been an Aweber guy. I use Aweber. I know a lot of people like GetResponse too. Those are kind of like the two main ones. Then there's MailChimp and some other ones in there too. But for me, I have a list of over 9,000 people, and when I send out an email, to only get literally like a handful, a few hundred emails open, that's a very low open rate. And I heard really, really good things about the autoresponder with Now Lifestyle. I know they've been testing it for the last 2 months, but also realized too that it's not brand new, because Joel Tarian, the owner of Now Lifestyle, also owns GVO and a few other companies, and they've been using that same autoresponder with those other companies too. So although it may seem like it's brand new, it's really not. They literally have tons and tons of servers at their home office, and they are currently, as of right now today, sending out about 40 million emails per day. And Joel had said a couple of weeks ago that he's actually looking to get that up to about 120 million emails per day. That's a shitload of emails. So I want to take you guys through the autoresponder. I want to show you guys what I did to get it all set up, and what you're going to need to do as well. So stay tuned, and we're going to literally just jump right into this, okay? So first you have kind of the two different systems here. You have the lead capture system, which there's another video that I did, walks you through that. The autoresponder is really just about the same thing. Now the differences between the two is the lead capture system is specific to Now Lifestyle. So when people go through your Now Lifestyle capture pages, all right, then they're going to go into the lead capture system. But the autoresponder, this is a standalone autoresponder, which you could use specifically for Now Lifestyle. However, you can also use this as for any affiliate or network marketing opportunity, because you have the option to create lists, and this is its own standalone autoresponder. Okay, so right here you have the dashboard. So basically what I did, I've been in Now Lifestyle a little over a week. It's been about 10 days now since I've actively been marketing Now Lifestyle. So I haven't I literally just created my first list yesterday. I do have other lists here in the lead capture system, which I've shown you on another video, right? So, but I'll show you what I've done so far here. Now, first things first, you can show you the dashboard. You can create like a regular broadcast here. The drag and drop builder, what I want you guys to realize too is a lot of the things with Now Lifestyle, they're still in the pre-enrollment phase. So they're releasing things in baby steps. They're releasing things in phases. Now, everything is ready. All the products are ready to go. The whole system's ready to go. But in order to have, to not have info overwhelm, what they're doing is they're just releasing things a little bit like chunks at a time, not to overwhelm people. Just, how to eat an elephant, one bite at a time, right? So how do you digest all the information in here, little chunks at a time? So it's actually very smart, what they're doing. So in that case, what I want to show you guys is, so with the drag and drop, that's coming soon. So if you're an Aweber guy or gal or whatever, you're used to that, and GetResponse, I know they have something similar. This drag and drop is going to be coming soon. That's the same thing here. Like if you were to go into Aweber and use the drag and drop, same exact thing. So you guys have the option to do that over here. You're going to be able to code your own HTML, and also go into a previous message and edit that as well if you wanted to resend that out too. So a lot of cool things in here. Like obviously 2 of these things are coming here, but let me just show you kind of the meat and potatoes of what's involved here. So under campaigns, Okay, you have your stats, and like I said, I'm not going to go through every single field here, but I'm gonna go through the important ones. Now, what's really cool is literally, what's cool here is all of these stats, every single one, not stats, sorry, all of these fields that are in here, every single one has a training video. So I would highly suggest that you guys watch each training video, okay? All right, so really, really cool, because all you got to do is watch the video and it'll show you what each field does, and it's really easy to follow along and really easy to understand the whole system. So for me, you can see obviously that I just integrated my autoresponder. I integrated it into Online Sales Pro, and I'll get to that in a bit. But I just did that last night, so I sent out a couple of test emails, and you can see obviously they got opened. They didn't go to spam, so that was a good thing. Your list, obviously you can create multiple lists. As of right now, I only have one list, which is this NLS Legacy, and I named it the Legacy simply because, similar to Aweber, if you were going to create a follow-up series in Aweber, you know, like a legacy follow-up series in Aweber, I did the same thing here with the autoresponder with Now Lifestyle. So I have several emails that are set to go when people log into that particular capture page, okay? So if you want to add a campaign, let's say you want to create a brand new list, you want to create a brand new campaign, all right, this is exactly how you do it. First thing you're going to want to do, obviously, watch the video. They're going to walk you through, but I'll kind of give you an overview here too, is all you got to do is put your campaign right here. You just could, test campaign, put in the from name. This is obviously the name that it's going to show. Now, here's a little trick that I like to do with my campaigns. Whenever people are receiving an email from me, I like to put these two little dots, and then I put my name, and then I put the two little dots again. Now, one of the reasons I do that is that when that shows up in somebody's email, either they're looking at it on their phone or they're looking at it on their computer, the colons here, they just draw a little more attention than if it were like an email address. You know what I mean? So it's just a little easier on the eye, and it sticks out, it stands out a little more than any other email. The reply to email, obviously, where if people are going to respond back to you, where do you want them to go? Notification email, and then obviously all of this stuff, you just fill this out real quick. Now, you don't even have to fill all of it out. Like, I didn't put the company name over here. I didn't put a website URL. I just left those blank. And then as soon as you're done, you literally just hit create, and then you have your list. So like in that last tab when you saw the list, the NLS Legacy, then that's where that list would go. Now, custom fields, I'm not going to go through all of these here, but this is where if you wanted to start getting technical with some of the custom stuff that you could do. Now, again, what you want to do is you want to watch this video, and with each of these, you're going to watch these videos, whether you're in the custom fields, global fields, automation rules, adding tracking. You have the same capabilities that you would in any other autoresponder that you do here with the Now Lifestyle autoresponder. What I think is pretty cool is, I know with Aweber, you can't actually see your complaints. You can see that you actually got a complaint, but you can't see specifically what the complaint is. Here, they're actually going to show you what the complaints are, which I think is pretty cool. Not that I get a lot of complaints, but it's just good information to have, okay? So, if somebody complains, usually I like to know why, and that way I can maybe make adjustments moving forward. You're always trying to better yourself, right? So that's the gist of the campaigns. Again, I'm not going to go through every single one in detail, but there's some really cool information in here, and again, there's a video to explain exactly what it is. The messages, this is where you're going to spend probably the majority of your time, okay? So I'm going to show you my follow-up. This is the follow-up that I literally just created yesterday. And really, if you guys saw my lead capture system video, this is an exact, basically carbon copy of that. All I did is copy it in here. So the campaign, I only have one list in here, which is the NLS Legacy. And you guys can see that I have 7 emails here. So here's a cool little trick, okay? Here's a cool little trick. So all of these are set one day after the previous message. That's what this one means, send after one. So you're sending it one day after the previous message. So each of them, literally piggyback off each other. Now, when you go to actually write an email, I'm going to show you guys a cool little trick right here. So I'm just going to go into the edit. What you're going to have the option to do is, I'm going to try not to jump around too much, is you guys can actually send an opt-in message. So this is, the opt-in message would be the first email that somebody gets when they opt into your capture page or opt into your list. However, while you're setting up your follow-up, what you can do, so this is going to automatically be a 1, but what you can do is you can just change it to 0, and it's going to go out instantly the second that somebody logs in. So you don't have to do the opt-in message. You could just use your very first email as part of, like, like a legacy series like Aweber. You can use that as your very first email to go out immediately. So pretty cool, pretty easy to do. Now, so you saw the 7 emails that I had. If you wanted to add follow-up, really easy to do. You literally just come down here. That you would keep that as a 1 if it was not your first one, if it was the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 20th, whatever, you just keep that as a 1. Put in your subject line, really easy to do. And then just like in Aweber, when you're building your email, you have a lot of features here. The drag and drop isn't there yet, but it's coming. You can still add pictures. You can still do hyperlinks. You can still put a website address on the picture that you're putting in here. And you also have the ability to take your same email message here, copy it, and paste it down as a text message. Okay? So when people sign up with their phone number, you could also send them a text at the same time as well, so you know they're going to get their message. But overall, guys, it's really simple. If you're familiar with GetResponse, if you're familiar with Aweber and that sort of thing, then this is going to be really simple to use. So pretty simple. As soon as you type this in, you literally just scroll down to the bottom and you hit add, and then that's going to go up into your follow-up messages. Okay. Now, so that's kind of like, if you were to compare it to Aweber, that's your legacy follow-up series right there. If you just wanted to send out a regular email, you would just go into broadcast, okay? So as you can see, I haven't done any broadcast yet. I've been mainly using the lead capture system, but right now, like I said, right now, I'm not sending out any broadcasts. I'm going to in time, but right now I was more concerned with just getting the legacy stuff set up, the stuff that goes out automatically, all right? And if you did send a broadcast, or if you wanted to send a broadcast, just like you were going to add follow-up, same thing here, same thing. So you can either have, this is my current list. If I wanted to send it to just this list, I would just tap that and move it over. Or if you had multiple lists, you could literally move all of your lists over. So you could send it to multiple lists all at the same time. And then same exact format, subject line, you have your email body, and then you have your text body right there. Really easy to do. And then once you save it there, you would just go up into your broadcast, and then you would cue the message to go out. Pretty simple to do. I'll show you guys the opt-in message part here. Again, watch the video, because this will walk you through specifically how to use this. Now, like I said, the little kind of cheat that I gave you, the little trick was if you wanted an opt-in, like if you didn't want to have the very first message of your follow-up go out right away, if you wanted to delay that a day or 2 or 3 or whatever, and you wanted to have a separate opt-in message, you could simply do that. Or if you were in the follow-up section, what you could do is you could have the first one be 0, and then if you wanted to stagger it out, like you wanted to go out 3 days later, you could just change the second one to a 3. So pretty simple to do. All right, so now that's essentially the message section. Again, you're probably going to spend the most amount of time in this section right here. But as I said before, if you have any familiarity with Aweber or GetResponse, then this is going to be pretty simple to use. You're going to catch on pretty quickly. So subscribers, pretty basic. I don't need to walk you through every one. If you want to look up subscribers, you can just go right there. You can look at your total subscriber list, okay? And I'll just show you this. I mean, it was only 2 people because, like I said, I literally just got this going yesterday. But you can see right here, there's the 2. They're active. Everything's good to go, all right? Now, if you wanted to add a subscriber, you could do that manually here. You also have the option to block subscribers. So that's pretty cool as well. Forms. Now, this is a cool section here because a lot of people, if you guys are using solo ads, if you have ever used solo ads, a lot of solo ad companies want you to submit a form. So if that's the case, then you could literally create a form right here. But there's also this thing called the Form Wizard, which again, Go figure, right? There's a video to watch the video on all about the forms, but there's all kinds of different forms that you could use down here, which I think is really cool. They really give you guys a lot of options with this autoresponder, okay? So just familiarize with this section if you are guys, you know, if you're going to run solo ads or you're going to need a form for either a website, a blog, or a solo ad or something like that, you're going to hang out right in this section right here. Now, here's an important piece, okay? A lot of people are asking, can you manually import, like could I take my list from Aweber and then import that into NowLifestyle? Now, you can, however, I would highly, highly, highly caution you against doing that, because if you have, and again, you're going to want to watch this video, you're going to need to be very careful, because if you have any spam or if you have any you know, complaints in your current list, and then you're importing that into you know, the NowLifestyle autoresponder, it can mess with the IPs and it can screw up the servers. So I would caution you against that, and I would try building just from here. But if you do want to do that, I would probably just email support. I would create a ticket and just email support and then ask them how to do that, or get their or get their advice on that, because there's been issues in the past with other companies and merging and, you know, taking lists, you know, big, huge, massive lists and incorporating them in. So just be aware of that, okay? So, but you can export subscribers. You can take them from here and move them out. And you can also, you also have an import log. So, I mean, if you do import lists or you import people in from another list, you're going to have a log down here, which is pretty cool. But all in all, you can do that. My 2 cents, I'm just going to advise you to be very, very cautious if you do that. All right, now, so the one thing that I want you guys to be aware of now, I'm just going to give you an example here. If we were to go over to Online Sales Pro, this is another affiliate offer. And let's say I wanted to integrate the NowLifestyle autoresponder into another affiliate offer, say like an Online Sales Pro, a Digital Altitude, or something like that. You're going to need an API key. All right. So in order to get an API key with NowLifestyle to, you know, link up this autoresponder, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to go up to support, and then you're going to have to create a ticket. They are going to streamline this at some point, but again, if you wanted to do that, you literally just hit submit a ticket, general support, proceed. Pretty simple to do, and then just type in, you know, right in the subject line. As you can see, I've obviously already done it, and then just put, hi, I'd like to get an API key to integrate my autoresponder. And what they'll do is they'll, you know, for me, I think it was about 2 hours it took them to email that back to me. So again, pretty simple to do. All right. I do want to show you guys something pretty cool. Now, as I mentioned before, the autoresponder and the lead capture system are the same exact thing. So if you wanted to, I just want to show you guys an example. So, sorry, brain fart there. So like I said, standalone autoresponder, same exact thing as a lead capture, except lead capture is very specific to just NowLifestyle. But I want to show you guys an actual result, okay? Now, I've been driving traffic for really just over, I'd say about 4 days now, 5 days now, tops. So I want to show you guys something real quick. I just want to show you some stats with the lead capture system and the open rates. Now, I've sent out 78 emails have gone out, and you guys can see that 25 of them have been opened, okay? So just so you guys realize, I know that's not a ton, but again, this is a brand new system. I've only been driving traffic really for a few days. So, but if you think about those open rates, okay, 78 emails have gone out, and I've had 25 opens. That's 32%. Okay, that's a 32% open rate. So I just want to give you guys, this is real life. Okay, I'm going to show you guys a real life stat right here, and that's one of the things that appealed me over to start using the NowLifestyle autoresponder. Okay, and it was to get those good open rates and to get emails into people's inboxes and not their spam folder. So I'm going to show you guys a real life fact right now with Aweber. Okay, so I have a list of over 9,000 people, and obviously there's some dead weight in there. So but you can see right here. So some of these emails, okay? So this one got more opens than anything. This one just went out. So this was sent to over 8,500 subscribers, okay? 8,503 emails got sent out. 325 got opened, okay? 325 emails out of over 8,000. That is a 3% open rate. 3%. That sucks. And that's why I want to leave Aweber, okay? That's why I want to leave Aweber and go over to Now Lifestyle, because I've heard so many good positive things about their autoresponder. For those of you that don't know, Joel Kellman from Online Sales Pro, he's one of the co-founders of Online Sales Pro. He's been testing this autoresponder for the last 2 months. And Online Sales Pro as a company is going to shift all of their email marketing from Aweber over to Now Lifestyle. So that should tell you that it's a pretty good autoresponder, okay? So I know for me, and just, to be clear and transparent, is that, those 8,500 subscribers, or total for me over 9,000 subscribers, are mainly from Facebook ads, Instagram. There's a few solo ads in there, but I would say about 75 to 80% of that is social media advertising, which is supposed to be good quality. But unfortunately, my emails are not landing in people's inboxes with Aweber, which is why I want to try the Now Lifestyle autoresponder, but only in a very small chunk. I've already seen 32% open rate, which, that trumps the shit out of Aweber, you know what I mean? All right, so let's go back. And so guys, that's really the gist. I just wanted to show you guys, give you kind of a quick once-over of the autoresponder and how to set that up. So like I said before, in any of my videos, if you guys have any questions, if you're watching this on YouTube, there's a link in the drop box down below. You guys can get connected with me, reach out, ask a question. Obviously, send me a friend request if you want to. Let's get connected. And if you're ready to get started with Now Lifestyle, we are, again, still in the pre-enrollment phase. So you're going to want to jump on board. You're going to want to get started. And it's really, really exciting. And things are about to blow up and get freaking awesome. So they're already awesome. I mean, I've already made, close to $2,000 in just over a week. So, I mean, if I can do it, you can do it. So don't delay, get started now, go all in, and I will definitely be seeing you on the beaches of Cabo San Lucas. So I hope that was helpful for you guys. Again, if you have any questions, hit me up in the drop box below. Get started, take action. I will see you at the top of the mountain.